Hello, people of YouTube. Welcome to a brand new series on a brand new channel. I am FM Knowledge. Let's get into this. So today we're starting our career, as you can see, with Tottenham. This is going to be a long-term series. It's going to run throughout the end of FM23, and then we're going to transfer over to FM24 when we start a new save. Ultimately, if you guys want that, hopefully we can build up an audience on this and get going. So today's episode is just going to be introducing you to the save. We do have the transfers from the summer window in here, so obviously it's going to be more realistic. Today's episode, we're going to be making a tactic, going through the squad, looking at our key players, and then ultimately, now that Harry Kane's gone, choosing who I think will be the best fit for captain. Obviously, as we know, Ange Postecoglou decided that would be Heung-min Son. Anyway, let's get into this. So Daniel Levy is the chairperson, who obviously gets a lot of stick from the Tottenham fans, and that's represented here. £18 million is our starting transfer budget, and you guys will decide who we will go and sign. Who will it be? Obviously, we're at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which was only built in 2019. Club history, they've won 2 Premier Leagues, and we are probably going to end this series when we either win the Premier League or the Champions League. Hopefully we can do both before the start of FM24 beta comes out. So this is what the assistant manager thinks the best team is, with Son, Richarlison, Kulusevski. We obviously have new signings. Well, this guy was on loan last year, Udogie, who is brilliant. There's nothing else you can really say. He is one of the best players on this team. But yeah, we've got Kulusevski, James Maddison, who is absolutely brilliant in real life. I do love the guy. He is amazing. So what do the board want us to do? They want us to sign players under the age of 23 for the future. I think that's personally fine, but that will be up to you guys ultimately. They want us to develop players using the club's youth system. We've obviously got Alfie Devine, and now we've got the 2 new signings of Ashley Phillips and Veliz. We can't sign players over 30, which I don't normally do anyway. Work within the wage budget, which sometimes I can struggle with, because they've, especially as you see here, they've not given us much of a wage budget, because it's about 200 grand. I've had a look. Maximum 2-year contracts for players over 30, I think that's completely fine. And they want us to qualify for the Champions League this season, and next season they want us to challenge for the Premier League title. And we also have to reach the later stages of the FA Cup. Actually, oh no, that is the end of this current season. That's going to be very hard, and they want us to win the Premier League within 3 seasons. They want us, the supporters now, which is new to FM23, which you probably already know by now. They want us to play entertaining football with attacking football, but also possession football, but that's only favoured. Develop players using the club's youth. Qualify for the Europa League, maintain a higher reputation than Arsenal, which in real life Tottenham aren't doing very well with. They did get a draw yesterday or Sunday to Arsenal at the Emirates as well, and get the better of Chelsea, which in real life doesn't seem too hard. So we're going to schedule a press conference to meet the media and a friendly to assess the squad. And we're going to get in here. There's some of the saves that I've done this year just on my own. That's not me, by the way. That's just what I've made, obviously. So we're just going to skip through all this. Injury update, though. Maddison has an occurrence of a hip injury and pulled knee ligaments. I'm hoping that doesn't affect him. But it doesn't look very good. It doesn't. Now, I'm thinking, do we go tactical or technical? The technical puts the injury risk higher, but it puts the cohesion, happiness, and tactical familiarity better. I think we're going to go tactical, though. We're going to keep it. So before I actually go and look at tactics, we're going to jump into the squad. and we're going to look at potential players that are going to go in and who we want to be in our squad. So we've got Heung-min Son and Pedro Porro are the two best players in the club, closely followed by Dejan Kulusevski, who, look at his stats. A lot of greens there, but also a lot of blues. Not many reds and whites, which is very good. He's obviously got a lot of milestones as well. Our scouts rate him at 3.5 star potential ability. Level-headed, media-wise, which is, it's always good. It means they're not going to get bad with the media, which is good. That's what we need, really. We've got Ivan Perisic, who's obviously 34 years old, but he does have so much experience, obviously, playing for Inter Milan, Bayern, Dortmund, Wolfsburg, a lot of quality teams in there. Also, Club Brugge, who are one of the top sides in Belgium, as we know. He's very good, and he's going to be a very good leader for us because if we go and look at dynamics and hierarchy, he is up there in highly influential players. Our team leaders, though, are Lloris, Son and Dyer. In real life, Tottenham aren't looking to use Lloris, though, and I'm inclined to do the same. And the reason I'm inclined to do the same is because of our new signing. Here he is, Vicario. He's very good on this game, and I'm very excited to use him. I didn't really actually know about him before he signed for Tottenham. He looks good, though. We've also got players like Ndombele and Davinson Sanchez and Højbjerg, who will be either mere backups, or if you guys decide, we'll sell them. We've also signed Brennan Johnson for, it was 50 million. I think that's a quality signing. We know he's very fast. Got good work rate on the game as well. He's a very good player on the game. He always does well on the game with Nottingham Forest. I've seen him move to teams like Madrid, Bayern Munich, sometimes Liverpool. I've actually seen him move to City as well. But yeah, that's the squad rundown. We've got Romero and another new signing that we've made this season, Mickey van der Ven. He does have the quality to potentially be one day starting for us. But do we start him now is the question. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we start him yet. I think that'll be one for you guys. If you tell me to sign another left-sided centre-back, then I'm guessing he'll drop down to the bench. He does look very good, though, if you look at these stats. Good, and it's not very high aggression. I don't like aggression because I like playing get stuck in, and they normally get sent off. But if we look at our club, our hot prospect is Alfie Devine, who is out on loan. And if we look at the dev centre, we've got Ashley Phillips. And we do have a decent youth academy, to be fair. Sonoops Bell, we signed from Chelsea on a free a few years ago. There is potential here. But let's go look at the tactic. So they want us to play attacking football. But they also want us possession and entertaining. I was going to go control possession, but I'm thinking against that now. I'm thinking either a tiki-taka, a gegenpress, or even a wing play. I think we're going to go for a wing play. And I think we're going to go for a 4-4-2. It's not realistic. Tottenham wouldn't really play like this. But I think it'll suit us. We've got a deep line playmaker and a box-to-box in there with two ball-playing defenders on defend. We'll put a sweeper keeper on defend there. Wing-back on support, both of them. Actually, yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks very good. I'm tempted to do that, though. Let's do that. So we're going to play positive football. We're going to go slightly shorter and just fairly wide, not that wide. We're going to look to overlap. We're not going to focus on playing down the left and right, although I do want them to. And we're going to work the ball into the box. We're then going to do counter press, counter, distribute quickly, distribute to the flanks, take short kicks. We're going to play a high press with a higher... yet a higher defensive line. Trigger press is going to be more often, and we're going to prevent short goalkeeper distribution with get stuck in on. So now the last thing that we're going to do in this episode is pick what I personally think will be the best team, and then you guys can give me some of your opinions, and we'll come back in probably about 2 to 3 days when I've maybe built a bit of an audience, because obviously I'm starting from nothing here. Maybe we get some comments. If not, then I'll just start anyway. We do have some friendly matches. So the team that I'm going to go for, I think it's going to be Son on this left striker here, with Richarlison as the pressing forward. He's very good on this game, by the way, as well. Look at his stats. 15 dribbling, 14 finishing, 15 pace, 17 stamina. He can run for days. I'm going to put Maddison. Oh, okay. I'm going to put Maddison on the left wing here, or left midfield. I think he's got the stats to play that. The only bit he's really lacking in is pace. He's got great technique, great passing, great dribbling, great first touch, great composure, great decisions, great vision. That's what you need from that sort of player. And on the right, it's going to be Kulusevski. Again, pretty much the same stats as Maddison, except from he's got more work rate, better off the ball, bit more pace, and some stamina as well, which is very important. Our two midfielders. Now, this is where I'm starting to think a bit, because Tottenham have some good midfielders. I personally think the best two on this game, are Bentancur and Basuma, both quality players. The left back, I'm going to go for Destiny Udogie. Look at his potential. By the way, this is just the original squad that I'm making. You guys will make the ultimate decision after the transfers. Well, I'll make the decision, but you guys will make the transfers. And if they're good enough, they will go in the team. We're going to go Porro there. That's quite self-explanatory. Romero. And I'm going to go Van de Ven for now, because I feel like you guys, and Vicario, I feel like you guys will tell me to sign a new left-sided centre-back. So that's going to be our team. We've got a lot of... Let's go through and make the bench as well. So it's going to be Lloris, Emerson. We're going to go Dyer. He's still a good player. He's good for a backup on this game. Ben Davies. The two midfielders, where are they? Lo Celso. No, Lo Celso's going to go there. Højbjerg. I'm going to go Højbjerg. No, Lo Celso. Højbjerg. Lo Celso's going to be the deep line playmaker. Højbjerg is going to be the ball-winning midfielder. Solomon is going to be the backup winger there alongside Perisic. Solomon's going to be there, really. Don't know how to feel about that. The backup striker. Finally, the backup striker, Brennan Johnson. So that's the team, and that is the first episode done. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, get me some comments for sign-ins. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.